Dear friends from the media, I hope you and your families are keeping safe and are in good health. I would like to thank each and every one of you for being with us today, and it is my utmost pleasure to welcome you for yet another edition of the Bosch Beyond Mobility event. Although this pandemic has thrown multiple challenges on our way together, we will be able to bring about new ideas and make a difference. And that is precisely what Beyond Mobility is all about. I hope this virtual event has allowed you to explore and visualize a plethora of connected solutions developed by Bosch India across all its business verticals. I would like to give a small example of Bosch Global Business Overview.
The Bosch worldwide turnover in the year 2020 was 71.6 billion euro. Translated to rupees, this is 6,23,000 crores. And Bosch worldwide had an EBIT of 1.9 billion euros, which also translates to 16,000 crores approximately. With more than 4 lakh employees, and more importantly, there were 73,000 employees working for research and development.
Let me give you a small example of the commitment of our global company, which is 135 years young. 6.1 billion euro spent on R&D and approximately 8% of the turnover over decades. This shows what we call as Bosch invented for life. In case of Bosch India, just a few key numbers. Bosch Limited, which is the flagship of the Bosch Group, and Bosch Group in India has 15 group companies with 16 manufacturing facilities. We came to India in 1922. In 2022, we will be 100 years young. And you can see that we have a total count of more than 31,000 associates, and with a huge number of R&D, to be precise, the largest R&D center in the world outside Germany is right here in India. Let me show you a small AV. When I talk about the India story, there are three things that come to the mind: rapid urbanization, reimagined consumption, and you can see in the distribution that comes that there is a huge middle class coming in the reimagined consumption. And by 2030, you can see that from the 50% who are in the middle class will grow to more than 75% of the consumer spending. In the case of technology enhancement, digital revolution is going to take over rapidly. And we've seen that already in mobile phones, but artificial intelligence, machine learning, all this will be mega trends. Already, all of you know, data is the new oil and connected technology is the way forward. If I talk about the India mega trends, the first thing that comes to mind is rapid urbanization. And in that you can see that global cities are becoming integrated with technology and new business models. They are becoming smarter and denser. And if you see connected living, you will see that there are a lot of tech-driven features which are taking place. And in the case of new infrastructure, you can see city-wide Wi-Fis, including the next generation infrastructure. One of the focuses will be on personal security. The crime rates in cities are going up and governments are employing elevated levels of surveillance. New services are coming into play and non-traditional players are also taking over. One area which I would like to talk about is demographics in a country like India. As we go through rapid urbanization, we see that both cities and rural will have clashes and mega trends will definitely continue. I would end by saying carbon neutrality will be very important. On the digital adoption, and here you see the core digital sectors could more than double in size by 2025. Each of these several digitizing sectors which contribute to 10 billion US to 150 billion in economic value. India's data usage is going up, quadrupling in 1 year, and new skills are needed for this digital world and for the jobs of the future. Digitization is here to stay across all sectors. In the case of connected manufacturing, Bosch India has been playing a pioneering role in each of its 16 facilities manufacturing across India. We have smart factories which actually have use cases in source, make and deliver. And what we have been able to achieve is not just affordable innovation, but also for the small MSMEs, we have use cases on pay-per-use which actually demystify Industry 4.0. You can also see that like our parent, the Internet of Things have become a part of the DNA of Bosch India. And whether it is the aspect of e-commerce, whether it is smart manufacturing, whether it is the connected buildings, or it's the connected hydraulics or connected tools, our products, services and solutions through the base of 3S that we have, software, sensors and services, we are actually making the Internet of Things alive. I would like to say a few words on Atmanirbhar Bharat and demystify it. Atmanirbhar Bharat is self-reliant India, as our Prime Minister said. It is not self-sufficient India. So what does self-reliant mean? It doesn't mean protectionism. It doesn't mean tariff barriers. It means we want to be more competitive, invite competition from outside, and at the end export more than what we import. And for this Atmanirbhar Bharat, Bosch India has been poised to play this game since we are doing Make in India for the last 68 years and in India for the last 98 years. And it is our responsibility as Bosch India to play a India agenda game first, as we have announced to the whole government, which ensures that India as a neutral and non-aligned country shows itself to be extremely self-reliant, and I can assure you Bosch India will play a very, very important role in this. The journey for us as a AIoT company began many years ago by our parent. In our smart campus here in Adugudi, which has 75 acres, which we are going to inaugurate in 2022, we are investing more than 800 crores to make it one of the smartest campuses. This is going to be one of the largest tech centers that we have in the world and likely to be the largest outside Europe. And this campus will allow us to showcase all our digital use cases in one place, the Adugudi Bosch India campus. Let me show you a AV on this matter. And at the end, I would like to give you a glimpse of the picture of what our campus will look like in the year 2022 when we inaugurate it sometime around June. 75 acres in the heart of city in Bangalore, housing one of the largest Bosch campuses in the world. This will be a testimony of our living as a AIoT company. Welcome to the Bosch world, the world beyond mobility, the connected world.